Oh, the Scooby-Doo! No, I'm doing it.
All right.
I know I'm not even singing it properly, so.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Cartoons. We're hoping you're having an amazing, adventurous week.
Hello, everybody. Who's that from? I think that's Gru.
Gru? Oh, little girl.
Hello, everybody.
We're butchering that voice. That's not how it sounds. So, you know, it's okay. The most important thing is that we try. Right?
Hello, everybody.
Roll the intro.
ThunderCats are on the move. ThunderCats are loose.
All right, Dad. Well, how was your week? How's your week been?
My week has been good. We've been. It's funny because we've been hitting certain numbers, which is awesome. But because more and more numbers are bigger, you're getting some pretty nasty comments out there. One person told me that I should. This is why my people were put on boats.
And what was the video about? I don't even remember.
It was about Bishop Romero and El Salvador being assassinated and looking up to my dad. What the?
You were just like, on boats. All of you, on boats.
Oh my gosh. I was like, okay. Anyway, so yeah, it's been interesting. It's been an very interesting process.
Yes, but it's been cool. It's been very, very fun to look through the clips and get all that and respond to people in the comments and all that. So it's been fun.
I just messaged him. I'm like, ooh, you're so cool. Can I be your friend? That's just my go-to comment.
Oh my goodness. Well, Miguel, our dad, today we're gonna. I'm trying to get into the habit. So today we're gonna be doing a couple of things. Okay. We're gonna first be talking about Comic-Con. Comic-Con happened recently.
Yes.
All right.
Something big happened there.
Some big news. Then after that, I'm gonna be running through some fan theories and ideas for movies, and you're gonna rate whether they're a smack, or a slap, or a sack. All right, whether they're good or bad. Okay.
But you just gave me 3 ratings there.
No, a smack or I misspoke.
Oh, you misspoke.
Yeah, a
English.
slap or a slap or a snack.
A snack?
No.
A snack. Hey.
A sack.
No.
A slap or
snack.
a sack.
And
then we're gonna be trying to break a world record today.
Of what?
That's what we'll find out at the end of the episode.
All right. I hope we run out of time.
All right. So let's go over. Let's go with the lesser news, and we'll get into the big stuff at the end. Okay.
Cool.
So you know how the DC is trying to become
the new Marvel?
Yeah, they're trying to set up their own universe, all that type of stuff. So we know of the Clayface movie that's coming out.
We saw that last week.
But did you hear about the the Lantern TV show?
Is it a TV show or is it a movie?
It's a TV show.
Okay, that's what but I thought
Yeah.
Okay, on Prime, right?
No, on HBO, which I'm super, super happy about.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it on Prime?
Nope, HBO.
Okay.
And so they showed at Comic-Con some new footage, and the early reactions of Lanterns is actually very positive.
You know I guess because there's many versions or variations of the Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, the power gets passed down to many of them, right?
Yeah.
So the guy that what's his face played Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
His character, not Jeff Gordon.
No, it was Hal as well.
What?
Which
Just type in Green Lantern.
Lantern.
Ryan Reynolds. Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds. He played the character of
Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan.
Yeah, I think, and then that's the same one that what's his face?
The new one's coming?
No, not the black actor. What's his face? The guy from Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That maybe next time. Just let me talk.
Oh, you're right.
Like literally, I was just about to say, the character of Hal Jordan.
Okay.
Is being played by the guy from Friday Night Lights. Oh, but you know what? I got better news. The character from from Ryan Reynolds, he's being played by the guy from Friday Night Lights.
Okay, you're right. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Do you even need me for this show?
I do need you here.
Are you sure?
I do.
Because you're you're telling the story and you're acting surprised while you're telling the story, like if this is brand new news that's coming out of your head. Anyways, do your thing. Well, yeah. So, this is the dumbest conversation that I've ever had in my entire life with anybody. Okay, go.
Well, I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, exactly. I know you literally took what I was about to say and you made it as your own, thinking it was a new thing.
Okay.
I'm so frustrated right now.
Really,
This
frustrated.
whole show is gonna like go to craps right now. Okay, go.
I don't have anything to say.
Give me the next segment.
No, but yeah. So it's really cool because a lot of people are the early reactions of the show, the footage that they've been showing, and their test audience is actually really positive, which is interesting because months ago when this was released, a lot of the writers were doing like press tours and talking about the show and a lot of that, and a lot of the reactions were really negative. You know why?
Well, because it's Green Lantern, like
No, that's not why. It was because they were super excited for the Green Lantern series, but the writers showed and talked about how they never read a Green Lantern comic, how they didn't like the name Green Lantern, and that's why they changed it to just Lanterns, because Green Lanterns sound very stupid in their opinion.
Oh.
And so a lot of people were very nervous and very worried about that. No,
Okay.
but a lot of from Comic-Con and just their test audience, it has a lot of positive reactions.
Yeah, Jon Stewart is the guy. Is the new Lantern.
Mm.
Yeah, and then Kyle Challenger
Is how.
is Hal.
Mm.
So can I say something very controversial?
Uh-oh. Yeah?
So, and again, it's the difference between like drama students and just somebody just goes in to get entertained, right?
Okay.
I actually didn't mind.
Ah, no! Don't say it. Don't say it. Please don't say it.
I actually didn't mind the Green Lantern from Ryan Reynolds. It was entertaining. It was spectacle. There were some funny parts. Like I've watched it again, and I'm trying to figure out why the hate. The special effects were decent for that time. Like it's an older movie, but there were still good special effects. Like the script wasn't cheesy. Like it wasn't. Like I don't know. Listen. I know that even Ryan Reynolds says it's the worst movie that he's. Like he doesn't want his name being
Wolverine Origins. Over Wolverine Origins was just something crazy to say.
Was that?
That like Green Lanterns, he doesn't like Green Lanterns. Like he dislikes Green Lanterns more than Wolverine Origins.
I never saw Origins.
Yeah, you did the one where it's Wolverine and his
Origins. Oh, like with the
yeah, where
bone?
he's like getting the
yeah, that
adamantium.
was slow. Well, I fell asleep. I was tired, so I don't know if it was because the movie sucked or just whatever. But again, I just let me know why, and if you want to be hateful, I don't care. But
Bully
just
him.
bully me, come after me, bro. And but I just don't. Yeah, like okay.
Yeah.
So you
No, okay, so I can't speak to why the movie is bad. All I remember, and this was before I even went to Mayfield, I remember as a kid watching that movie and being like, okay. And that was like one of my first memories where I just like genuinely didn't enjoy a movie.
But
right?
do you remember? Can you pinpoint as to why the score, the acting, the writing?
I think what I didn't like it was kind of cheesy at times. Again, it's been so many years since I watched it. I'll rewatch it. Here, I'll rewatch it this week, and I'll come back next week and talk about why I don't like that movie. But another thing I didn't like is I didn't like how the VFX looked with the CGI with the big monster. Like I remember, it looked from what I remember very just it didn't look good from what I remember about how the monster at the end, the yellow monster.
Yeah, even the monster was.
I
you know the movie with Suicide Squad 2. You know the final boss, the final monster, the starfish.
Yeah.
Like, I know that in the comics that's an actual monster. But on movies, you got to pick the right monster, or the right final boss, and having that big starfish, hey you guys, having Patrick going around destroying worlds and destroying whatever, I just like, to me that's like, okay, that's kind of cheesy. Like the movie was good, I liked the characters, whatever, and then they're fighting Patrick from SpongeBob at the end. Oh, come on, pick it. So, anyways, so there's a lot of. It's just anyway. So I liked it. I'll rewatch it again and just to whatever. But I know people hate it. I don't think people can pinpoint as to why they hate it.
I disagree. I think there's a lot of people.
Okay.
And that's what we'll find out. And next week I'll watch the movie.
Oh, the professional is gonna watch the movie.
I'll watch the movie and I'll give you my opinion.
Yeah, his personal.
My personal opinion.
Okay, go.
Okay, some other news. Apple showed some of their new sci-fi movies.
Okay.
The trailers look pretty good. It's a movie called Neuromancer. And so it looks pretty interesting from what I got. It's this guy, he like hijacks cybersecurity, but like his mind goes into the actual technology, like
really?
cybersecurity, and he like steals it from inside, right?
Okay.
So it seems pretty interesting, produced by Apple. Star Trek, we got some new updates on some upcoming series that are coming from Star Trek.
I have you ever watched any Star Trek?
I've watched the newer stuff. I think I've seen one of them.
The show.
Never.
There's Deep Space Nine. There's the original Next Generation, like with Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart? No, not Patrick Stewart.
No. That's the guy from Dirty Dancing.
I know that's the guy from Dirty Dancing. He is not on Star Trek. Xavier.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Star Trek Next Generation.
I'm so bad with names.
I know. Yeah, Patrick Stewart.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right.
I was thinking Patrick Swayze.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
So Next Generation.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, it is a phenomenal. I used to watch it all the time.
When did it come out?
All the time. We're looking at 1994.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And then it goes.
7 seasons.
But listen, it's one of these shows. Like if you start watching it, you're gonna get hooked.
Really?
Oh, you're gonna get hooked. They are actually phenomenal storyline. The characters were phenomenal. Data, Geordi, LaForge, like they were absolutely incredible. So if you have an opportunity and you want to start watching a show on your own kind of like thing, it'll
hook me.
Yeah, it'll definitely hook you. It's really, really good from beginning to end.
But yeah, so we got some news about some upcoming series and movies in the realm of Star Trek.
What do you have there for Guillermo del Toro?
So he just basically went on a panel.
Okay.
And he just talked about how he really hates how in the movie industry people are using AI.
In the movie industry?
In the movie industry. So basically the article we got here is he gave a passionate speech criticizing the increasing use of AI in filmmaking, arguing that human creativity should remain at the center of storytelling. That sparked plenty of discussions online. And so he just basically talks about how he doesn't like AI when it comes to storytelling, the center of storytelling. What do you think about that?
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah, I disagree. So he's talking about creating storyline, or is he talking about just special effects and stuff?
No, not special effects. It seems like he's talking about when it comes to the creative process. So yeah, it seems like he was talking about when it comes to the creative process, he just really does not like people using AI for the creative process.
AI, listen, here's my humble and personal opinion. It's not doctrine, but it's personal opinion. AI is a tool.
Yeah.
Okay, and the thing about this tool is not just for directors and actors anymore. Okay. This tool is now available for the people. And so because something so powerful as a tool can be now used at corporate levels or in the privacy of your own room kind of thing, and still produce incredible stuff, I think there's some people out there that are like, this is taking money away from us. Because before it was about the inclusivity. Before it was about only us. If you have the budget for a big like Paramount or Warner Brothers or Disney, and then you have to go to them and beg for them for funding and stuff like that. Now you got two YouTubers making Obsession, and I mean they obviously still needed to get funding from a big producer, but these are just two regular guys in their basement, just whatever. Sylvester Stallone,
Yeah.
a very similar story. Just a regular guy in debt, had nothing to his name, and just spent an entire 2 or 3 days just writing a script. And so now the ability to produce great things, it's not just in the elites circle. Now anybody can do it. And there are phenomenal people out there that are creating incredible music, art, and they just, and it's literally it's taking money away from the elites. So I say screw them. I'm honestly I'm one of these guys, like, why should the elites have all these tools? Why only the 2% be allowed to create great things? This is an opportunity for people at the top and people at the bottom to just start doing incredible things. And so now, when it comes to using AI, you can't force people, like, you can't force people that to watch only things produced by creative mindset. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If this movie was produced by a human or an AI, you can only watch movies that were produced by humans, and you should not watch anything else. I'm like, you can't. Let the people do the people. If they want to produce great content through AI and all these tools, let them. If people are willing to watch and pay because they're being entertained, they like the storyline, they like the score, let them. If they want to watch something like The Odyssey, where he refused to have any special effects, and then let him. And why are you stopping people from saying no? You should only watch AI stuff. So I disagree. I solely 100% disagree with that statement. I think some of the people on the top are starting to get worried that people at the bottom are starting to make money.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think my take on that is I don't want. I think there's certain passion that can be felt through the movies we watch.
Right.
And so, for example, the passion that I can create when it's something that's solely AI driven is not going to be the same as someone who dedicates years to making something. So what I'm saying is you can use AI as a tool, right? If you're, let's say, doing something like a movie based on a historical event, you can use AI to gather research. But the moment you start going, okay, now write me a script, now write me these things, these plot points, all that, that's where I start to feel like the passion starts going from human driven to AI driven.
But so that's what I'm talking about. Let's say you're a director. You're from start to finish. You're a person that's human creativity.
Yeah.
That's your thing, and you're at the top. Okay, great. I'm at the bottom, and I'm all AI. I'm all AI. I'm producing videos and whatever. I'm all AI. We put our stuff out there, and it's up to the people, the audience. Like, I should not care how you produce your stuff. Your art, it's your art. Like, if I'm doing watercoloring and you're doing oil painting, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I hate oil painting, and everybody that does oil painting should, like, they have a first plane ticket down to hell. Like, who am I to say that this is your craft? And vice versa. You can be like, oh, people who water paint are just lazy. They just don't wanna go into detail and stuff, whatever. Like, that's your preference. So if you want to create doing all human creativity, and if people are willing to watch that, then that's great. If I'm willing to create something all AI and people are willing to watch me, and then who's anybody else to say that I cannot do that? That's my whole point, is that let people do their thing, right? The creators, however you want to do, and let the people decide what they want to watch. And it's not up to the creators to say what's right and what's wrong. That's all I'm saying. So for him to come out and say that another method is wrong, I don't agree with that. Because who is he to say that? Yeah. Right? If he prefers water painting and I prefer oil painting, it's the people that should decide what they want to watch,
Yeah, that's a good point.
right? Like that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get your point. I get your point.
I don't think you do though.
No, I know. I actually do. You're such an idiot. Okay, ready?
Oh, wow. I don't know if he's going to leave that in there, but he just burped. And it's getting really hot in here, dude.
All right, moving on to the big stuff of Marvel. Okay? So, we got 2 new castings when it comes to Marvel. We have previously talked about this. First of all, we got Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider.
How do you feel about that?
Ooh. Okay. So, I think it is the wrong choice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think Ryan Gosling, I think he's a great actor. He shows different levels. I think he's a really, I genuinely think he's a great actor, right? In comedy, in drama, in sci-fi, he's done so many different genres, and he's done so good in all of his roles. I just don't see him as the motorcycle type, the stunt guy. I don't see him as, I know he's done a movie called Fall Guy, but I just don't see him as someone who is going to make a deal, like his role as making a deal with the devil, becoming this fiery demon. Especially, and I think this is the other reason I'm having such a hard time, when he's going up against someone like Nicolas Cage. Like I feel like maybe if Nicolas Cage had not done Ghost Rider when all those years ago, I think maybe I would be able to swallow this pill. But when you're going up against someone like Nicolas Cage, who did such an amazing job that I have such fond memories of when I was a kid watching Ghost Rider, I don't think he's going to be able to even get close to the level of Nicolas Cage. And I have another big issue with the director, but I'll say that after you talk about what you think.
Ryan Gosling? See, as a viewer, it's one of these things that we tend to typecast certain actors to play certain roles.
Okay.
Right? So when we were reviewing The Odyssey, even before we reviewed The Odyssey,
Yeah.
right? My biggest concern with Matt Damon was being able to see him past Jason Bourne.
Yep.
Like that was my biggest thing. I grew up with Matt Damon from his first movie, Good Will Hunting,
Yeah.
all the way through everything that he's done. But he did such a phenomenal, outstanding role in Jason Bourne. Then my fear, without watching the movie, my fear was I see him. My fear was that there's something. It was a nut. I was eating peanuts, bro. Relax.
Cool.
So my fear was going into and watching Jason Bourne. And there's an interview that when there was a fight scene with Odysseus and just a whole bunch of other people and all the other actors, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland.
Yep.
They were just behind the camera watching. Tom Holland was watching Matt Damon doing his fight scene, and he's like, oh, he had one of those aha moments, and he turned to someone. Oh, he turned to the guy that plays what?
Robert
No,
Pattinson?
stop it talking. The guy, You got this. The guy that played Punisher.
Oh yeah.
Right? He turned to him and he's like, oh man, like that's Jason Bourne. And he's like, I know, can you imagine? So even they they see Matt Damon and these are professionals.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not just me. So leave me alone. So it's so this is Tom Holland himself saying the exact same thing that I said before I saw this interview.
Yeah.
Oh man, like this is Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So now with Ryan Gosling, when I see him doing like love rom-com movies.
Yeah.
Right? Like that I see him doing that. I see The Notebook. Like that when I see Ryan Gosling, I see The Notebook. I see him on Saturday Night Live. But I think I was wrong about Matt Damon. In the beginning, I was like, okay, that's Jason Bourne, but he really didn't get into character, and then he allowed me to forget. But with Ryan Gosling, is he a good enough actor to encourage people or remind people that he's not the Notebook guy,
Yeah.
but he's an actual phenomenal actor, and I think he can. I'm hoping that he can, because I love the Ghost Rider story. So I'm hoping that he kicks butt, just like what Matt Damon did, and just like what Heath Ledger did for the Joker. When people found out that the Joker, he was going to be the Joker, a lot of people.
Or Robert Pattinson with Batman.
Robert Pattinson with Batman, Anne Hathaway with Catwoman. Like, these are all characters that people struggled with because, again, of that typecast. So I'm hoping that Ryan Gosling is of that same story, origin story, where people are struggling, but he just does such an amazing job that he just kicks butt. So
Yeah.
so the question is he good? Is he a good enough actor to really do it, to pull it off? I think he can.
Maybe he's a great actor, but my other issue is the director. So I don't think the director was a good pick. He was the wrong pick. The movies he's done, his most notable movies he's done, directed, have been Deadpool Wolverine,
Which is good.
Deadpool Wolverine, and
What?
The Night of the Living Museum. Deadpool Wolverine was a fan movie. It was not if it was not Deadpool and Wolverine, it would not have been known as a good movie. It was a fan movie.
Are we?
It was not a good movie.
Are we?
The only reason it was good, it was because it was a fan movie. It was a fan movie.
Are you?
I'm not joking, bro. Literally, I remember watching the movie. I watched it recently, right? I remember watching the movie for the first time.
I don't think we can.
Can we just let me talk?
I don't think we
can.
can
you
be friends.
please let me talk?
If we're gonna
gosh.
dox this guy, you're gonna find out where he. Come after him. Oh,
Please
my
let me
freaking
talk.
gosh. Okay, go.
Okay,
Go.
I literally remember watching this movie and thinking the script and storyline was so poor. Like Deadpool, and this is not coming from a place that I'm a person who hates on Deadpool. I love the first Deadpool. I think the first Deadpool is within the top 5 Marvel movies of all time. I think the first Deadpool is incredible. Okay.
I think you're gonna get a lot of hate comments.
No,
here,
I genuinely
Being
don't think.
serious.
I thought
You're telling me that the storyline was not good.
it was so boring. I genuinely thought it was. I thought it was poorly scripted. I thought it was poorly directed. The fight scenes were cool. I won't lie. Sorry. Let me rephrase that as well. The fight scene between Wolverine and Deadpool, the very first fight scene they had, was fun and entertaining.
In the van.
And no. That it's when they first get teleported down, and Deadpool looks to the camera and he goes like, "Let's give the people what they were here for."
Yeah.
Nerds, get your socks out, right? Like all that, like that, right? That part. I thought that fight scene was so much fun. We got to see vicious Wolverine when he was on all fours. We got to see some really cool camera work with the katanas of Deadpool. So I thought it was really, really fun. After that, I was not having as much fun. And then I started focusing more on the story, and I thought the story and the scripting, and I thought it was the least funny of the 3 movies. I thought it was the second weakest story of the 3. The weakest story, in my opinion, is the second one. But yeah.
So can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You're so on edge, dude.
Yeah, I'm scared you're gonna hit me or something.
I want to, but we're not gonna. I'm gonna do this offline. Then I'm gonna like take out the chancleta and the belt. For just, oh my gosh, I went to a play. It was a competition. I think it was with Elias.
Okay.
It was Mayfield and whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so they got to perform the arts class. Okay, so Mayfield is an art school, right? Like for acting, and or arts, dancing and instrument playing and a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyways, so there was an evening of where a bunch of students, a bunch of groups got to present their showcase. And there was somebody there judging.
Yeah.
Like the play. And then, they go from like district to regionals to like nationals, right? Okay. Someone who presented a play, it was clearly the best play. It was clearly the best play. It was funny, hilarious, the cameos. It had everything. Everybody loved it. They didn't even do top 3. Out of the 7 shows that were there, they didn't even hit top 3. So then they announced the top 3, and then the one that won was just boring. It was good, but boring. About the It was a historical event that took place in India, and it was an interesting storyline. But that's who won the one next. And everybody, they did like one of those, because literally everybody thought that
Yeah.
the one that was comical was gonna win.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I started digging as to like what happened. I asked Elias, and then Elias started digging around, and apparently that judge, it was two judges that came from regionals or whatever, they say that comedy movies don't go far. Right? They say that there's like when it comes to selecting movies and scripts, they always take a look at dramas. They take a look at how depth they went into character and how depth or whatever. So normally, and you can see it in the Oscars.
Yeah.
How many movies that are comedy movies actually go to the Oscars
Yeah.
or the Grammy, or not the Grammys, but like whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think you can't judge the standards of what a drama, like a good drama is,
Yeah.
to like a comedy movie that was entertaining, characters were good, storyline, you can see the arc in the characters, you can see the struggles, you can see the climax of the movie, like what's going on, is he really gonna, like, there's all of these different things, but just because it's a comedy.
It has nothing to do with that. Because I'll tell you this.
Okay.
Deadpool 1, if we go shot for shot, if you tell me any Marvel movie, I'm pretty sure Deadpool 1 will beat out 90% of the movies you will tell me.
Okay.
Deadpool 1 is phenomenal.
Yeah, it was good.
One of the biggest things that I love about Deadpool 1 is the relationship that he has with Vanessa. In Deadpool 3, they end it off immediately. And it destroys so much of Deadpool's character. That's one issue that I have. Another issue is
Okay. I just want to uppercut you.
Anyway, listen. Going back to my point, Deadpool and Wolverine, okay movie. Okay. The other issue that I have is this director. He's only done like the other movies that he's done. His most notable movies that he's done is the Night of the Living Museum movies, which are good. They're fun, but you cannot tell me that someone who's done Deadpool and Night of the Living Museum should direct a Ghost Rider movie. They're completely and he hasn't shown anything in his filmography that shows that he can direct a good Ghost Rider movie. That's my issue. And so whether Ryan Gosling is an actor is as good as the script and direction that they get. Perfect example is Henry Cavill as Superman. Great actor.
Greatest Superman.
Wait. Listen, that's not true. But listen, wait. Henry Cavill, great Superman, looks-wise. He has the body, he's great. But the issue was the script. The issue was the script and the writing. Sorry, that's the same thing. Script and storyline. He was not Superman. But that wasn't Henry Cavill's fault. It was the director's fault. And so my issue with it is that I don't know if Sean Levy will be able to direct a good Ghost Rider film.
So let's take a look at his filmography.
Yeah.
So he has... Bro, The Arrival?
But again, nothing about it. Okay, let's go. So go to his filmography, right? So we're just going to look at the awards, right? So Deadpool, Wolverine. All the Lights We Cannot See. I haven't seen. The Atom Project, Free Guy, Arrival, Stranger Things, maybe Stranger Things, right? But sorry. So and he didn't even friggin' write. What did he do on Stranger Things? What did, what's his name? Sean Levy do for Stranger Things? Stranger Things. He was a producer and a key director, right?
Okay, so we got here, director, see all the productions, see all known for... The Arrival's a good movie, dude.
But this is my issue. The Arrival was good, okay? I will give you that one. But my biggest issue is the majority of his filmography has been comedy. And if they turn Ghost Rider into a comedy, I will be pissed off.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Because he's not... Ghost Rider's not a freaking... He's not a
Yeah.
He's not a comedy.
Yeah, that's not a comedy.
That's not a
genre.
comedy
I
movie.
wouldn't put it under genre.
So my issue is that I think Ryan Reynolds has the ability to be a good ghostwriter, but my issue is that Ryan Reynolds, as someone who's like could get there, mixed with a director that, in my opinion, and a lot of opinions that I've seen, doesn't have the talent for that theme of movie. I don't know if that's a good mix.
Okay. He produced Shadow and Bone, or he
produced it. He gave money towards it.
Okay.
He didn't direct it. He didn't write it.
Okay, so let's go to directors. So here we go. All the directing movies. So, Stranger Things, Deadpool.
What season does it say? Or 10 episodes of Stranger Things.
So we got The Adam Project, Free Guy, comedy.
Comedy, both comedies.
Night at the Museum.
Comedy.
Real Steel. Sorry. Date Night. So all the Night at the Museums.
Yeah, comedies. Pink Panther, comedy.
Just Married.
Comedy.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right? So that's my issue. That is my big issue. I think he's a director for a reason. I'm not trying to say that his directing abilities is bad.
Yeah.
I just don't know if he's the right fit for the Ghost Rider movies.
Yeah, they're when you're directing a genre of movies, there are certain things that you want to keep in mind, and certain visionaries are able to do that. Camera angles, how a car enters into a room, or how the good guys introduced, the smoke or what's happening in the background. So there's certain things. If it's comedy, if it's straight comedy, it's all about the actors, right?
Yeah.
Like or even a rom-com, it's about the
chemistry.
couple, the chemistry between them, and being able to capture that. When it comes to action, thriller, and things like that, it's the whole environment.
Yeah.
The
lighting,
the
especially,
lighting,
music.
especially the music. So yeah, no, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can see what you're saying. I think Ryan. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, okay. Now you have a good point. So I think Ryan itself, if he had a different director, could have done like for like the Batman series.
Yeah.
I think that director would have done great things with Ryan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
With
Matt Reeves is his name.
What is it?
Matt Reeves.
Yeah. So Matt Reeves, I think, could have produced a good ghostwriter with Ryan Gosling. This director. Yeah,
we're skeptical.
Yeah, we have our doubts. Doesn't mean they're doesn't mean it's doctrine or prophecy. So, okay.
All right. The next casting is they revealed T'Challa's son. What's his name again? New Black Panther. His name is David Johnson.
I am so excited for
yes,
this.
this is a good one.
So
David Johnson was in The Long Walk.
The Long Walk.
That was a really, really great movie. He gave a great performance. Definitely the most notable performance of the movie. This is my issues. I have storyline issues. So I don't know if did you see Wakanda Forever, the second Black Panther?
I haven't seen the second one, no.
So spoiler warning. In the end credit scene, Shuri, which is Black Panther's T'Challa's sister, she goes and visits T'Challa's wife, and T'Challa's wife is talking with Shuri and all that type of stuff, and then all of a sudden this kid walks out, and we get introduced to T'Challa Jr., right, the second. My issue is we see him when he's like 7 years old,
Okay.
and the movie's coming out in 2 years. So my issue is how, because this is a full-grown man, right? How old is T'Challa going to be? That's I only want the story to make sense. I don't have an issue that they recast T'Challa.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue in any of that. I don't want them to just drop it in. I want them to make sure that the storyline actually makes sense.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, because even if they go through hang on. Even if they do the beginnings of the new Black Panther, like let's say even in his teenage years, right? Because he's learning how to even if he's learning how to walk the footsteps of his father.
Of his dad, yeah.
Right? Like I think that's not a bad storyline as well. Like Black Panther, it's very interesting because Black Panther didn't have an origin story. He was just Black Panther. is one of the few movies. Like normally, like Superman, you know where he comes from.
Well, he had a, like, what do you mean?
No.
Well, his first movie shows how gets the powers.
Right, but he starts as the Black Panther. Like he takes on he's already the Black Panther
In the first one.
Right, but normally a superhero movie, there'll be like an origin story, like Deadpool.
Yeah.
They'll show that he was blind and then he dedicated himself to the arts and he got like Daredevil. What did I say?
Deadpool.
Yeah, Daredevil, right? And how he got his sonic hearing, and with Deadpool, right? There's his origin story. He's a mercenary, with the merc with a mouth, and there's like an origin story of how they got to be a superhero.
Yeah.
With Black Panther, the first one, the movie starts with him already being a Black Panther, and then he just has to defend his title. He goes up against that one guy, and then Michael B. Jordan comes and tries to take over, right? Okay. But he's already a Black Panther.
Yeah.
So with this guy being so young, they can give him an origin story where it's just a teenage kid or just like even like early 20s, and whether he finds out or not that trying to that his dad was Black Panther, one of the greatest ones, and he fought in the end war and the end games, and now he has to live he has to walk in his father's footsteps. Like I think, and him being young, they can really take advantage of that, his journey towards, and then start brewing him, right, into taking on the kingdom, the mantle, right?
Yeah.
So
do you think because in the last movie Shuri took the mantle of the Black Panther,
right?
Do you think they should have two Black Panthers?
I think so I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, so it's a little hard to see.
But I wouldn't mind like the nephew and aunt, right, duo, and I wouldn't mind that. I think what would make sense if there was a martyrdom that took place, like she died, and so she has to give up the armor. That would be hard because I loved her character and I would want to see her in the Doomsday one. But
well, she's in
there. I know she's confirmed to be there.
Yeah, this is my thing.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind like a duo thing.
I just hope that T'Challa is gonna have a very opposite personality of Shuri, because Shuri in the second one established herself. She was grieving and she was hurting and all that type of stuff. She's a very forward person, right? So she's very loud. She's very forward in everything that she does, right? She does first ask questions later, right? That type of personality.
Yeah.
And so I really hope that T'Challa is gonna have a very different personality, maybe more like his dad, where he's a bit more like pacifistic, right? A little more calm. But yeah, I'm interested to see. I'm very happy with David Johnson. I think he's gonna do great.
Deadpool showed up.
Oh yeah.
So there's
is he gonna come back?
Well, is he gonna be
In Doomsday?
in that final Endgame, right?
That'd be so weird.
Why? Same universe?
No, I know, weird in the sense of seeing Deadpool in another thing that's not his movie. Because when he's in his own movie, right, he's breaking the fourth wall and doing his Deadpool stuff is very common. But it's for example, the Gambit that we saw in Deadpool, I hope is not the same Gambit that we see in Doomsday.
It is.
No, in the sense of personality.
What?
So you know how the joke was his dialect coach was the Minions, right? And all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
That's great for a Deadpool movie. I love, genuinely, I was so excited when I saw him go on screen. He was so funny. But I don't want that same Gambit in Doomsday. I want a Gambit that's like X-Men 97, right? This cool guy, he has the French accent, he's smooth, all that type of stuff, but he just freaking...
New Orleans.
Yeah, all that, that's what I want. I don't want the Gambit that we saw in Deadpool just because I want the Gambit that I remember when I was a kid. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my thing is, I would love to see Deadpool in Doomsday, but I wonder if they would have to change how he is to fit an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
I have no problem having Deadpool, but if you're gonna have Deadpool how Deadpool is.
Okay,
Right?
we'll see.
But yeah, that's basically the big news. All right.
Alrighty.
All right, we're gonna move on to our next segment. I am gonna read you some fan theories or fan ideas for movies.
Okay.
You are gonna tell me whether they are a slap or a sack. All right, whether they slap, whether they're great, or whether it's a sack.
We sack them.
We sack them, we put it in a bag and throw it out. All right.
Find the deepest body of water and just throw the idea out there. But these are fan theories.
These are fan theories, nothing confirmed.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So the first one is a Nightcrawler mutant
Yes.
detective series.
Yes.
So this is
Yes.
can you listen?
Yes. No, I don't care. You never. It's a slap. Nightcrawler was one of my favorite characters growing. Oh my gosh. And yes. I don't even care what you're about to say right now. Yes to Nightcrawler.
Okay.
Yes to Nightcrawler.
So yeah, just basically it's
yes to Nightcrawler.
Okay.
Just go to the second one. We don't need to whatever. Yes to Nightcrawler.
Ready?
Please bring Nightcrawler movie. Oh my gosh, the true Nightcrawler movie. The one in the X-Men was actually pretty good. It was okay.
X-Men 2?
Yeah, X-Men 2. It was very well done, right? And just like his whole teleporting and
Yeah. He's a Christian and all that type of stuff.
yeah, it was
good.
It was good. It was really really good. Now, do you know that he's actually the son of Mystique?
I did not know that.
Yeah. So Mystique is his mom. Yeah, that's where he gets the blue skin from,
Oh yeah.
right? So yes, absolutely yes. What's number 2?
All right, number 2 is a Gambit mutant heist movie. So basically, Gambit learns that a powerful anti-mutant organization has acquired technology capable of identifying anyone carrying the X gene. The device is being stored inside one of the most heavily protected facilities in the world before it can be sold to governments and private organizations. Rather than asking the X-Men to attack the facility, Gambit assembles a team of thieves, hackers, and mutants with special...
No.
Really?
No.
Okay, so it's a sack.
Here's the thing about that, right? Gambit is a phenomenal character.
Yeah.
I think we both agree. The 87's Gambit.
Yeah, 97.
97 a Gambit. 100%.
Yeah.
Is he a strong enough character to have his own thing? I don't.
Yeah.
I think he's more of a side piece than the main chick.
Yeah.
Right. I think he's more of a side piece.
Yeah.
Than so. I think Gambit is a great supporter to another main character, and then even talking about Gambit, like nobody. I don't want to say nobody because I'm pretty sure somebody out there will know Gambit's origin story, but like nobody's.
Yeah,
just,
it's not like someone like Wolverine.
Yeah, exactly. We're so deep and so in the depth of it. So, if they do that, it's gonna flop. It is definitely gonna flop. I hope they don't.
All right.
Yeah, take that money and put it somewhere else, like sponsoring the show.
All right. So we got the Annihilation Wave Saga. So this is something that comes from the comics, and this is basically what it is. Annihilation.
Annihilation.
Annihilation Wave Saga. What did I say? Annihilation? Suck me. All right. Annihilation. Annihilation suck! Annihilation. All right. Ready?
Or Big Poon.
Screw you. I'm just going to put a compilation throughout the years of how many things I mess up.
Let's go to Big Poon.
All right. Instead of introducing another major villain and defeating them in one movie, Marvel builds an entire phase around the Annihilation Wave. An enormous static army consuming planets across the universe. The invasion begins in the background of separate comic projects. The Fantastic Four are investigating planets that have suddenly gone silent. Nova discovering that the Nova Corps has been nearly destroyed. The Guardians encounter refugees fighting entire star systems. Captain Marvel realizes that isolated attacks are part of a coordinated invasion. Each project shows a different side of the war. Some heroes defend individual planets while others investigate who controls the wave and why it's expanding. Earth's heroes initially consider that it a distant cosmic conflict until the invaders approach the solar system. This saga culminates in an Avengers movie uniting heroes with Nova, the Fantastic Four, the Guardians, and other cosmic savior. The final battle fuels earned because the audience have watched the invasion grow across entire
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, I think it would be good. I think if it's like a saga-wise,
Yeah.
that it feeds into each other. So like X-Men had like a bunch of sagas. The Avengers,
The Infinity Saga.
the Infinity Saga, like they, especially with the Infinity Saga or the Avengers, it was Iron Man was doing his own thing.
Yep.
Thor was doing his own thing. Captain America was doing his own thing. Like these are all separate franchises, and then they came together to like defeat, Thanos and stuff like that, and then the Infinity War, like the Infinity Stone saga, right? Like, so it's everybody coming together. I'm looking at the Annihilation right now, and there's some pretty big hitters here.
Yeah. Okay, but here's my question. Maybe this could have been a possibility in the Infinity Saga. Do you think Marvel is at a point where they can still carry out something like this?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
I think so. I think this is because it's bringing in something fresh and new. Like right now, they're trying to scrape what's left of the superhero barrel.
Yeah.
They've used the Superman, the big hitters, the Thors, the Captain Americas, the Falcons. Like so, they've used all these big, massive hitters.
Yeah.
And so, for them, I think they have to do like a very drastic, so for example, one of the big ones was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. No one knew who them.
Nobody knew who Guardians of the well, I don't want to say nobody. Like I mean,
the major audience.
The
General.
the general population had kind of no idea who the Guardians of I didn't know, and I grew up with Marvel, right? Like watching Marvel, right? So when I'm like Guardians of the Galaxy, who are these guys? But they got some pretty good actors, right, to play these key roles. Great casting, great storyline. Everything was great, and so they introduced like this lore, and people were like invested in Drax and the Raccoon and I am Groot. Like they.
Yeah.
So I think Annihilation is that. I think Annihilation can be that whole that thing where nobody really knows about it, so then they can play around with storyline and actors. Nobody's typecasted, and so I think in all honesty, looking at this right now, is Annihilation could save the superhero genre.
Yeah. I think it would be good. My issue is that they would literally have to, after Secret Wars, kind of just like start everything from where they're going. Start everything over, and like the other issue that I have is if you're gonna do this Annihilation, how would you introduce people like the X-Men? How would you introduce people like Blade, like Ghost Rider, all these types of things? And I guess you could if you have like that final battle where they call the Avengers. But I also wouldn't want like the Avengers to mix. Like I don't want every Avengers movie to now always have the X-Men in it, right? Like, it's okay for Doomsday. I don't really care.
I do.
I don't want because
Beast.
No, but the thing is, I don't want every single Avengers movie. Like, for example, in the comics, when there was an Avengers level threat, it did not mean that the X-Men were going to show up in every single comic. Like, the Avengers were their own thing, and that was okay. The X-Men were their own thing. Were there events that could have required Avengers during the X-Men series? Sure. But it was okay that the X-Men were fighting their villains. And so, it's going to be interesting.
I approve of this Annihilation. I actually hope.
Yeah?
I think it's going to save.
You think so?
I think
you think
so.
it could?
100%. I'm just looking at the I'm looking at the characters right now, and I can just go so deep into just other worlds and other characters and other superheroes that nobody knows about. I'm game for this. Please bring Annihilation.
So here's the next one. Ready?
Okay.
The X-Men, because we're getting an X-Men movie.
Yes.
You do the original X-Men as teens, but this is the team. Professor Charles Xavier, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Beast, Iceman, and Angel. You don't have Wolverine, and you don't have the entire X-Men. You just have the original 5.
Didn't they do that already?
When?
When
That First Class. But that was during First Class. So you basically would do First Class again. But even with First Class, you didn't have this original 5. With the First Class, you had Cyclops' brother, you had Professor X, and you had Beast when he was still a human. Or not a human, but before he turned into the big blue guy, right?
Yeah.
You didn't have Iceman. You had Angel, but you didn't have Jean Grey either. So you do the original 5 in their original costumes, right? And but you do that, but they're as teens. They're not like in the original. So when the 1963 comic came out, they were teens. They weren't like 1963.
Yeah, it was these guys.
Yeah. So what?
These guys.
Yeah. So and they were teens, right? So what do you think about that?
Is
that a slap or is that a sack?
When I hear X-Men, I just want to see X-Men as 97 X-Men. I want Cyclops in his blue and yellow. I want Storm in her white outfit. I don't want these rogue, all dressed in black, friggin' cat burglars. I want them. I want to see color.
Yeah.
Like I want to see them in their true form. And so, for us to get these guys,
But they're in color.
I know. No, I know.
Slap or sack?
I'd give them a shot.
All right, it's a slap.
I give them a shot.
Okay.
They would have to be like this though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the idea for another idea for the first movie, and this will be the last one we do, all right? For the first X-Men movie. All right?
Okay.
The movie begins with the original X-Men, like I said, already operating as a team. Sorry. They investigate an enormous mutant presence moving through the Pacific Ocean and suddenly disappear. Cyclops is the only member who escaped, but he can't remember exactly what captured them. Professor Xavier assembles a rescue team consisting of the originals. The new recruits have conflicting personalities and no experience working together. Cyclops must lead them back to the Mystery Island. The island is revealed to be Krakoa, a living mutant. Mr. Sinister have already built a laboratory inside it. The Sinister is kidnapping mutants, experimenting on their genetics, and using Jean Grey's telepathy to control the place. The rescue team initially fails because they fight inevitably. They eventually learn to combine their abilities, free the original X-Men, and turn that place against Sinister.
Yeah.
Do you think Sinister would be a good first villain?
First villain?
This is the very first X-Men movie. This is the first X-Men movie we'd be getting. Do you think Sinister would be a good first X-Men villain?
I would. Here's what I would be sad. I love the character Sinister.
You, Mr. Sinister?
Mr. Sinister. I think he was. I absolutely loved him. For him to be introduced and defeated in the first episode, I don't want that.
So you want him? Okay. When you mean defeated, do you mean killed off, or do you mean just beaten? Because a character can be beaten and still come back, but if they're killed off,
Yeah,
like, that's
killed off.
Okay, so they can. Okay.
Yeah, so they can, maybe have like a 3-part movie where he's the consistency.
I don't know about that.
No,
I don't know, because, okay, I get what you're saying. I think it's okay if he's defeated, or even if they drive him away, like if he escapes at the end. But I don't think he should be the villain for 3 movies.
well, look at friggin' Star Wars, man. 4, 5, and 6. It was what's his face?
Darth Vader?
for all
But-
3 movies.
But Mr. Sinister and Darth Vader are 2 completely different villains.
But what I'm saying this is what I'm saying is like, so even in the original Fantastic Four, it was they had Doctor Doom for the first 2,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so in the second one, Doctor Doom, it was almost like a side piece as well because he took over the Silver Surfer's surfboard, right? But I think with Mr. Sinister, even if it's not 3, but he's such a good villain to kill him off in the first one. Like I would want to see more. So even if they drive him away, then there's another villain being introduced, and then he shows up for for another one. Again, I don't like even Thanos.
Yeah.
Thanos he was in Infinity Wars and Endgame. Like it was the same villain. So I think that if you bring on Sinister, just don't take him out. He's a powerful bad guy. Don't take him out after the first
Yeah.
one. I don't. He's not like a Dr. Octopus, Doc Ock, where you can just one shot. But yeah, I can see that. I would give that a shot. I would go watch it. I would be excited.
Yeah.
If they definitely decide to do that.
Okay. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for watching episode number 4 of Saturday Morning Cartoons. We hope you're having an amazing day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what your fan theories are. Let us know what you think about Marvel's casting. Let us know how our lists are. Let us know.
Let us know. And let's be nice to each other.
Not Sam for his Green Lantern. Roast him. Tell him why it's bad. Tell him why it's bad.
Tell me why it's bad. I want to know. I really want to know why it's bad. I really want to know why it's bad. You let me know.
Anyway.
All right, beautiful people.
Same bad channel.
Same bad time. Peace. Peace.
Okay. All right.
Now we have a segment that I am beyond excited to do. And it's a Guess Who Did You Know segment. So, in the theme of Saturday morning cartoons, I am going to show you certain characters from Saturday morning.
Okay.
And you're gonna try and guess who the actor is.
Guess who the actor is. Okay. Will I hear the voice?
You're gonna hear their voice.
Okay.
You're gonna hear their.
Does it count if I'm like, oh, this person's from this movie? Because like.
Yeah. Don't worry about like the names, right? Like if you're like, oh, this is from this person from the show, or this movie's from this this person they did that movie and things like that. So well, I'm not. I don't care about like
names.
you knowing their names. It's just. It's pretty much, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin, I don't want to show you.
Bro, are you like on drugs today?
Nope.
Because how many energy drinks have you had?
Nope, that's not part of the show, and you shouldn't be asking me. My body, my choice. Ready, here we go.
Right,
So I'm going to show you, let's go to the playlist here. Playlist, voice actors. I'm going to do one. Does it have their name? Okay. I'm going to do one that I'll show you like who they are, whatever. This is more like into the 2000s. So the first one's going to be like more modern, but we're going to start going further and further back. So this is from the new the ThunderCats 2011.
There's a ThunderCats 2011?
Yeah. I think there's actually 2. Yeah, there's a ThunderCats 2011.
What?
Yeah. So
okay, who am I guessing?
So it is. So there's Lionel and Tigra. You're guessing Tigra's voice.
Tigra, okay.
And I'll show you who the characters because they look the same. And they try to make him like teenage years. So that's Lionel, the guy with the circle thing. That's Tigra.
Yeah.
So listen to him. Lionel.
If I find it first, I'm keeping this one.
This is one.
Yep.
Stone is my responsibility, Tigra. It's probably right under our noses. If I find it first, I'm keeping this one. The stone.
You know what that sounds like?
Yeah.
It sounds like the voice of Cyclops
It hasn't chosen
from
you
X-Men
yet.
97.
Okay.
It tells me it will.
Okay, who is it? I'm like, I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm not getting shocked or anything.
So this is, let me pull up here. Kabam.
Oh, freak! No!
That's like his hero.
Oh, no! I had a feeling, but I didn't want to get. No, I should have guessed it.
Matt Mercer from
Freak.
D&D.
I'm so upset. I
That's
am
like
so upset.
this is Seth's
Oh,
childhood hero. Like everybody has their hero, their person, their go-to. He just disappointed. Matt Mercer, if you're watching, your biggest fan, literally, he would take you as your father, as his father, over me, instantly over me. Step over my own grave to get to you, and he got it wrong.
I just feel disappointed in myself. I don't even want to.
You should cut this up and tag his name on it, and just to show him what a disappointment of a child that you are.
Basically.
Matt Mercer.
I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. There's no other words. I'm disappointed. Yeah.
Yeah. This is sad. And I knew, and again, this has nothing to do with the 90s, but this is very sad.
I'm shocked right now.
Okay, ready? I got another one.
Okay.
Ready? So you know Panthro?
Yeah.
From ThunderCats?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Sly, and that's Panthro. This is...
You're no work of art yourself, you scaly reptile. Let's see what you've got, Slithe.
Nothing?
I have an idea. Okay, I think I got it. Is it, what's his face? From Fresh Prince. Is it the Weatherman that dies?
Oh, the Weatherman. That's a good guess.
Yeah?
That's a good guess. Wrong, but it's a good guess.
So I'm 0 for 2 right now. This is not going well.
Yeah, this is, when you see it, you're going to be like, what the freak? Earl Hyman. He was the father of Bill Cosby in the Cosby Show.
Freak. Yeah.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it now?
Yeah. Holy cow. The punishment for our board games in our house actually came from the Cosby Show.
Yes, the Crown. Absolutely, that came directly from that era.
Okay, so I'm 0 for 2 right now. This is not going well for me
This is not going very well. Now, this one here, you are going to absolutely like this is going to blow your mind. Like blow your mind away. Okay? So, Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know who it is already?
No.
No, you don't? Dude, when I heard about this,
you're freaking out.
I was like, there's no freaking way that's who it is.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So this is the original
Shredder.
The 90s, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder, right? Ready? Here we go.
Where am I? More importantly, who am I?
Is that Uncle Phil?
Why am I wearing this ridiculous mask? Might as well put it back on.
Wait. I have no clue. I thought it was Uncle Phil at first, but I don't think it is. Is it?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Uncle Phil.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm actually crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm 1 for 2.
Oh, is that insane?
That is crazy.
Uncle Phil, James Avery, he is the original voice of Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's awesome.
Right?
Way to go, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Freaking pat me on the back, bro. Give me a gold star and everything. I'm 1 for 2. I'm happy. Okay. I'm happy.
Okay.
I got 1.
You got 1.
I got 1. Oh, should have been 2.
It should have been. But now this actor, he played
Is there a leaky bum? Somebody check the rear. I know I got a leaky bum. Girl.
Okay, so I'm going to show you 10 voices here.
10 voices.
10 voices, and it's done by the same actor.
Okay.
Okay, from The Simpsons.
Who's gonna have an elegant wedding feast?
So Cletus Puckler and Snake Jailbird, Professor Frink from The Simpsons,
I really thought people would like to harvest their own honey. Oh, how
Sea Captain McAllister,
little boy. Now, in the morning,
Dr. Nick Riviera,
or dead. Go Carl. Go Carl.
Carl Carlson,
It's my birthday. 3P. How can you even accuse me of repeated infidelity?
Apu.
I'm so angry I could fall asleep. I have the most wonderful news. My store now sells ninja weapons. But tonight's the policeman's
Chief Wiggums.
ball, and if you let my Sarah down, I can make life very difficult for you. You work your butt off in a radioactive hellhole, and what do you get? Not one
I have no
lousy
clue.
superpower.
Okay.
Same actor.
Okay. So, I actually know who. Okay, I know who it is, but I have no idea what if he's been in anything else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I know who it is, but I have no clue what else he's been in.
He was the pharaoh from Night of the Museum.
Oh shoot, that's him.
Don't cross this line.
That's him.
That's him, man.
Cool. All right,
Okay.
next one.
So those are the voices.
Okay.
But now, as part of the same segment, if you were to describe He-Man, like He-Man,
Like the actor,
like the actor that did
the voice.
the voice of the 80s and 90s He-Man, how would you describe him?
I describe like I don't. Let's see
And this is not a taking a shot
Yeah.
at the actor, but it's incredible
what the voice can do.
what like when you hear certain things, you create an image
I think of him as very tall. Just like a strong person.
like a strong and muscular.
Yeah, muscular.
Because
very
you
tall.
can be a big guy with like a heavy set guy, you can still be strong.
Yeah.
But like muscular kind of guy,
Muscular.
right? So this is not a shot of the actor. This is just it's incredible to see again how the voice, just blindfolded, can create an image in the mind that is nowhere near like whatever. But this was the original voice for He-Man.
Oh jeez.
Right? So again, just an older gentleman in his 50s, 60s.
But did he do the voice of He-Man in
Yeah.
his 50s? Wow.
Yeah, well, yes. Good question. Actually, I don't know that. I don't know. But
Dang.
that's the He-Man voice,
That's
right?
crazy.
And so when I saw that, I was like, anyways, when I would watch He-Man, I associated
Yeah.
that voice with the character of He-Man. And then when I actually got to see who the actor was, I was like, oh my gosh, it was just like a big, huge, massive shocker that the character and the voice nowhere near alike, right? Now check this out. Did you know that the same voice this is
I'm
the
so confused right now.
craziest thing. There's like talk about scale and talk about talent. But did you know that the voice of Skeletor,
Okay.
which his name is Alan Oppenheimer, okay, Oppenheimer, that the same voice that did Skeletor, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Also did Falcor.
What? What?
The same voice that did Skeletor from He-Man was the same actor that did Falcor from the Neverending Story, Alan Oppenheimer.
What?
But that's not it.
What do you mean?
So he also did Man of Arms,
Yeah.
right? And he also, I forget what this guy's name is, but he also did the Rockbiter, the Gamorg,
What?
Mighty Mouse, and Cringer and Battle Cat. Oh, Merman, that was his name. Also Vanity Smurf, and the I don't know what this guy's name is. One of the Transformers.
Holy crap. Dang.
So
That is some crazy range.
I remember watching Mighty Mouse like when I was younger, right? I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, like I used to love that show. But yeah, Man of Arms, Cringer and Battle Cat, Skeletor, Falcor, Gamorg, and the Rockbiter, all done by this guy, Alan Oppenheimer.
That's crazy. That is insane.
Right. If you and again it's one of those things like 'cause when you're watching these cartoons, you're associating the voice with
Yeah.
what you're watching,
Yeah.
right? And so, but for that person to completely change their voice to create an image to create the voice to match the image is a phenomenal
Yeah.
phenomenal talent, right? Anyways, so yeah.
That is crazy. Well, I got one for you.
Okay.
Okay, do you know, so the voice actor for Optimus Prime,
Oh yeah, he's the one that did Venom.
he did something else as well. It's another alien.
Oh yes.
What?
Yes. Alien the movie.
Yeah, no, not Alien.
Alien.
Not Alien.
No. Not Alien.
Come on.
Predator.
There we go.
Yeah, like
Don't do that.
something like that, right?
Something like that. Not really.
Yeah, dude. I knew that. That I did know that. Yeah.
It's cool how the story came about because like he was in the recording studio and they were like, okay, we wanted you to create this voice and they were describing it, but then he was like, okay, but I need to see it, and they were like, like it's too early in development, you can't really see it, we're not showing as classified. He's like, I need to see it, and they were like, okay, we'll show you like 5 seconds of it, and then looking at it, he was able to come up with that sound.
Pure talent.
Yeah.
Pure talent, and that's why I started off with Matt Mercer.
Yeah.
Because Matt Mercer is, like, I'm not a diehard fan. Like, I'm a fan, but like you're like, you want him to be his your father, and he's like your childhood hero, right? And actually, to the point that you at one point wanted to be a voice actor, because of him, right?
Yeah.
So I started with Matt Mercer because I really enjoy his talent, and I really am a big fan. But just that incredible, like, gifts and talents come in so many different ways, and for that to be able to change, again, I said it before, to change your voice to match an image, and then have and also a voice that lasts and lives throughout the centuries. Like when you hear Skeletor's voice, that was one of the big problems when the new He-Man was coming out. Yeah. That it didn't match the voice. So that is, did you know? Guess who? Watch out. Explosions.
What was that last part?
It was the Transformers shooting.
The Transformers.
Shooting the rockets.
All right. Well, for our last segment today,
Okay.
like I said, we're going to try breaking a world record. All right? Do you know
The Muffin Man.
what the world record
Of?
for eating the most amount of saltine crackers in 1 minute is?
Dude, I will. I'm done after 3.
No, but do you know what the record is?
What is it?
6.
Yeah, I'm done after 2.
Do you think you could beat it?
No, I can't.
Well, we're about to find out.
No, we don't even have to find out anything.
We're about to find out.
No, I'm telling you, we don't have to find out.
We are about to find out. You're not going to tell me no.
I am going to tell you.
No, you're not, because this is part of the segment. I've already introduced it. Too bad. It's on camera. So we're both going to try this.
So you can try it.
We're both going to try it.
You know what we can do is,
What?
You can try it and I can be your cheerleader. Like, hey.
I think I'm pretty confident I could do it.
Are you dumb?
I'm like very confident.
Yeah, how much do we have? In a minute, you just said?
In a minute.
No, impossible.
6 in a minute.
You can't do 6 in a minute. Are you going to stuff all 6 in your mouth?
No.
So it has to be one at a time?
One at a time. And I can't drink water. I genuinely don't. I've seen people try to do this, and I genuinely don't think it's that hard.
There's a reason why.
It's 6 because people are weak, but they're not built like me. So, I'm gonna break this world record.
So one at a time. No,
One at a
you
time.
can't just stuff 6.
I know, and I can't drink water, and I can't do that.
Like my mouth is starting to water.
Water,
because
exactly.
It's anticipating what's about to happen.
I'm trying to crease saliva. Okay. So can you start the stopwatch for me? So I'm about to break the world record for the most amount of saltine crackers eaten in 1 minute.
So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. Is it just the stop sign? Is it just the space?
No.
Nope.
All right.
So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, and then I click and you grab.
Okay, this is my plan going in. My plan is not to go fast. It's to go smooth and steady.
Oh, you're dumb. That's already a losing game right there.
No, it's not.
That's already.
If I go fast, then I'm just gonna get really dry.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Holy crap.
You're already struggling. He's got 1 and he's already struggling. You're at 10 seconds, bro. You're not gonna make this. You're already statistically, you're already gone. That's 15 seconds. You have 2. You're coming up to 20 seconds now, and you haven't even started on your third one. You know you have to swallow that at some point, right? You're already at 30 seconds, and you can't even fathom putting another one in your mouth. That's what she said. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. The Office show, the Office show has ruined me, and I apologize. 50 seconds. There's no way, dude. There's no way. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds left. And time. How many?
4. But I didn't swallow them. Does that count?
Oh, it sounds so nasty.
Wait.
Sounds so nasty.
I think I got the strategy.
It sounds
Hold up.
so...
Hold on. I want to try again. I think give me one of those energy drinks.
They're all empty.
It fits you, bro. It's okay. I want to try again.
Here you go.
So, towards the end when I was suffering, I was swishing around the crackers in my mouth and it became mush. And then I was able to down it. So my strategy is chew the crackers, continue to chew, but don't like wait until it dries or it becomes mush and then put another one. Just stuff them down and mush them together.
Listen, I'm timer. Stopwatch.
Okay, are you ready?
You're not gonna.
I got this. I got this.
No, you don't.
Okay, I'm gonna lay out this because I need to get 7.
7. So lay out the 7.
1.
We're gonna
2,
document this.
3, 4, 5.
Give me this.
I need 2 more.
I don't want this tempting you.
6, 7.
Are you serious?
That's 7.
That's 7 right there?
2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
All right, let's do this thing. Are you ready? Are you ready to witness history?
Put this away. Dude, you're not gonna make it.
I'm gonna do it.
Listen, I know that I should be encouraging you, and I should
You
be
said you'd be my cheerleader.
support. That's true.
You literally said I won't do it, but I'll be your cheerleader.
That's true.
All right, ready?
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you got 2 in under 10 seconds. Okay. I don't know if you can hear what he's doing. This. What is it? Why are you breathing heavy, bro? Sounds like you're going into labor. 30 seconds. Oh, what are you doing? I'm watching the monitor right now. You're literally... What are you doing? Are you trying to produce saliva? That's not how to produce saliva. You got 10 seconds and 2 crackers. You gotta swallow, bro. You gotta down it. Wah, wah, wah. 3, 2, 1, time. No, it's still in your mouth. It's still in your mouth. Yes, it is. Say Saturday morning cartoons. See, this is why I didn't want to do this challenge. I knew my limitations, and producing saliva that quick is definitely a limitation of mine.
I can't fathom why that's so hard.
It's because
I was producing saliva.
No, you weren't.
You saw me.
No, I didn't see anything.
That was me.
I heard something. I heard that.
Anyway, I thought I did pretty okay.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Listen, who's ever telling you that you actually did okay, they're lying to you and they're actually bullying you. Now, as your father, I'm going to tell you, that was probably the worst performances that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying with us for another episode of Saturday Morning Cartoons.
What was your takeaway? What was your Saturday?
My takeaway, I
your
almost forgot.
CMC takeaway. And I say
CMC?
SMC takeaway. Because, you know, Saturday, after every cartoon, there was always a message.
There was always a message.
There was always something that we can be, that we can grow, we can be better. So what was your SMC message or takeaway?
Let's see. What was my message for today?
What's the feel good?
Try new things. Because think about it like this.
Try new things.
How many of those voice actors would have realized that they were good at voices if they never had tried in doing interpretations, making voices, all that type of stuff? They only realized that they had a talent when they actually tried. So you might have a talent that you don't even know, and you'll never know unless you actually try.
Because you're too scared to try sometimes. Yeah. I just with this week's segment, you know, talking about like actors like Ryan Gosling, and I think that's a good theme for today. Just try things. And again, our fear for Ryan Gosling being the new Ghost Rider, the director, like they may end up doing like a kick butt job, right? And so our original fear is there, and so it's now up to them to prove us wrong, and prove themselves right. But again, you have the Matt Damons that they're the Jason Bourne. You had the Robert Pattinson that was associated with Twilight, because that's what made him famous, right? Was Twilight kind of thing. Them trying out new things and just really expanding their art form, just allowed them to reach new heights, right? So I'm excited for Ryan Gosling. I'm excited to the Ghost Rider just to see. You're right, a little bit hesitant, but even with the voice actors, like I didn't even think about that. At some point, they had to like let me try this, right? And then they just found out that they were good at it. So try new things. You never know what you could be missing. You never know what doors and opportunities you could be opening.
Amen. Amen.
Preach, sister, preach.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. Same bad time.
Same bad channel. Peace.